Hello and welcome to the channel. It is not Car Chronicles Day, but I am in the car. I am trying to make it home. I've had many stops to make today. Have not made it home yet, but today I have a project that's been sitting in the kitchen for a number of weeks. It's probably been like 4 weeks to be completely honest with you. I had a subscriber, someone that I call a close internet sister friend. We are always frequenting each other's content amongst the other people, and she asked me a while ago, how do I don't know what you want to call it, how do I sprout my ginger and turmeric? Well, today I'm going to show you my ginger and turmeric before I take it outside. It is the end of September. It is going to get cold in the next couple of months, and I'm trying to decide how I want to save this ginger and turmeric, because it's not a cold weather item. It needs warmth. But what I found is that the turmeric that I planted in the ground, I want to say last year, that sprouted this spring, came up all on its own without any help from me. So today I think I'll put the turmeric in a spot in the garden. I already have 5 plants, I think, already in the garden. So this will be the 6th one. And then what I think I'll do is I'll put the, I guess I can put the ginger in a container and leave it indoors. And I make those funny faces because now I'm thinking, if I put it in a huge container and cover it, maybe, just maybe, I might be able to leave it outside. I don't know. We'll see when I get home. So, I'll see you in a bit. Here is the turmeric and ginger that I was talking about. It's been sitting in this bag for probably about a month. As you can see, the tip on this one is turning brown, as well as that one. I really need to get this potted up. This is basically all I do, is leave it in a bag somewhere in the kitchen on a cabinet. I spritz it and leave it alone. I spritzed it a couple days ago. There's still a tiny bit of water in there. I'm going to probably do just one more spritz and then get it in the garden. Full transparency, it's been several days since I made that intro, but I have been working in the garden. I started planting fall seeds. I even planted some, excuse me, I need to get some water. I even planted some stuff that's not technically fall seeds, but they're going to live in the greenhouse. I do believe I will be able to overwinter them. I got the herbs planted in the greenhouse, got that cleaned up a little bit. Still need to sweep it out or blow it out, whichever comes first. I've been on my feet for hours, so the cleaning part of sweeping the floor is not happening today. I did replant my green stalk. I do still have several pockets left to plant up, but I'm quickly running out of steam. So let me get to what I told you I was going to do a couple of days ago. So let's go to the back of the garden because I've given it some thought, and I will be putting that turmeric in the ground. And I think I'm going to put that ginger in a container for now. So let's get started. You all haven't seen my turmeric in the back of the garden for quite some time, but this is what it looks like. I've been giving it a little bit of water, so it is actually putting on a little bit of growth. But I'm going to leave it in the ground. And as you can see, there's an empty spot right there. So that's where this turmeric is going to go. I hope you can see what I'm doing over here. I am wedged in between the containers, the fence that's coming in. I hope my head is not in the way. But I'm going to place that turmeric right here. I'm not quite sure how many pieces I have, so let's turn it out and see. My girlfriend gave me the turmeric. I've got 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 pieces of turmeric, and it doesn't look like my ginger made it, so I'm just going to bury this in the ground or throw this in the compost bin. That's probably what I'll do. So I have a significant amount of turmeric here. Looks like all of it has sprouted. I'm going to try not to knock off any of the sprouts. So I'm going to place the turmeric, and I hope you all can see me or see what I'm doing. I hope my hat is not in the way. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to place the turmeric. I'm going to lay it on top of the bag so that I'm not damaging it in any way while I dig a trench over here. And I'm going to place it in the ground right here. So I should have gotten my shovel, but this will have to do. This wood chip is dry, pretty tough. Hope I don't run into any surprises as I'm digging. No, there was a turmeric right here and it rotted. There was one right here. Don't know if you all can see that orange piece, a little bit of orange. Let's take this out of here. Got a big piece of wood chip stuck on my, there we go. There was a piece of turmeric right here that rotted out. That's why it did not come up. So I am just going to make a little trench right here, and we are gonna put turmeric right back. I want this to be kind of like a turmeric grove. So we'll see what it looks like next year. I'm not going to dig up any of this. I'm just gonna put it in and leave it. And then we will check on this again next year. I'm gonna check on it in the spring to see what it's doing. And then at the end of the season, depending on the size, we may dig it up. I'm just going to put some fertilizer down. My standard granular fertilizer that I use, which is a all-purpose blood meal, bone meal, and some Osmocote, which is what I just put in there. So I'm just going to mix it in with the natural. I hope that's not my girlfriend honking. I'm expecting company. I'm going to just put it in like this. Sorry about that, y'all. It has been a busy day, and it's not stopping. I have a girlfriend stopping over to pick up some stuff for her garden, so I'm sharing some things out of mine. So I'm trying to hurry this up. So I'm just going to lay it down just like that with the shoots popping up or the shoots sticking up. And I'm just laying it just like so. I hope you all can see. And then I'm just going to take some soil from here and comb it over or brush it over just like that. A little bit of soil, just like that, just a little bit. Then I'm going to take this wood chip. I'm going to backfill it with this wood chip, all of it. It'll find its way to where it needs to be. I'm not going to sit it in and push it down like this. You know, I don't want to break anything. And I'll get some water and water it in. And that's all we're doing with this turmeric. And I hope y'all saw what was going on. Well, that's it. I was asked, how do I propagate or sprout my ginger and my turmeric? As you saw, I thought the ginger had survived. It hadn't. That's going to go in the compost. It's not going to be, it's not a loss. It'll feed the garden either way. I would have loved to have had it in the garden, but I already have ginger in several different big pots. It's just not time to harvest that yet. When I harvest it, I will save some and put it back in the garden. And as you saw, I've got some really nice turmeric back there. I also have some in the circular garden and over here in between the, what is that? The peach tree and the pigeon pea tree. So I do have turmeric in the ground. Well, that's all for me today, everybody. I have some more things that I need to do before I call it an evening. I am going to finish potting up some stuff, not taking you guys along with me. And I'm waiting for my girlfriend. She's starting her very first garden and she wants to come over and get a couple of plants. So I told her, come on over. So I'm going to go in the front yard and do some digging around up there and wait for her to show up. So I'll see you in the next video. So up until then, do me a favor, hit that like button if you like the content, all of the content, not just this video. Leave me a comment, share the video, watch my playlist, share all the videos that you find are interesting to you and that someone else might be interested in. And if you have not subscribed to the channel, consider subscribing to the channel. It is free, and there's always something going on over here in ClausenWorld. So let me get at it because I have a lot to do and I've been putting off a lot. Lots going on in the world, y'all. Lots going on in my life. So until next time, bye for now.